Good morning from the Texas Medical Center. I'm Andy Sirota.
And I'm Lisa Hernandez. Today on KPRC2 Midday, we're recognizing medical heroes and the amazing work they do.
Yes, we are in front of the beautiful water wall here at the Texas Medical Center on our Hitch mobile stage. This is our second year at TMC honoring the courageous healthcare workers who give a whole new meaning to the words dedication and commitment.
That's right. Last year, a good amount of our coverage centered around COVID and all that the medical center was responsible for. We have our Haley Hernandez here this morning joining us as well. And thanks to researchers, Haley, including some here in the Texas Med Center, the number of cases has gone down significantly. So we're following that as well.
Yeah, I mean, when you think about it, like, what a huge difference that a year has made, right? We were here honoring everyone last year. This year, we get to continue honoring because the medical center, COVID or no COVID, they are here with medical breakthroughs and the latest in scientific research. So we are honored to be out here bringing you our show here live today.
And we do want to start with one medical emergency that can be very dangerous. Haley, you're talking about this.
Yeah,
strokes.
the CDC says they are common. Someone in the U.S. has a stroke every 40 seconds. May is National Stroke Awareness Month, and experts are urging people to know the signs. Some of the signs of a stroke are sudden severe headache, vision problems in one or both eyes, trouble walking, paralysis, or numbness in the face, and trouble speaking or understanding others. If someone you love is experiencing signs of a stroke, I mean, we know that time is critical.
That's right. And Haley's here with more on all of that.
Yeah, I mean, like I was saying, as we're honoring medical heroes today, it's coincidentally also Stroke Awareness Month. And Houston was actually the first in the country to have a mobile stroke unit, which is basically an ambulance on wheels that can provide stroke intervention. Now, they can go almost anywhere in the city, which is a major expansion since they first began 8 years ago. In November 2019, Vanita Gatson was doing a routine task.
I went up to the front desk to see if I had any clients.
Luckily, since she works with constables at Precinct 7, they recognized she was having a stroke.
I said, no, I'm not. I just kept talking right along. I'm not having a stroke. And she called dispatch and she asked for them to send the stroke unit.
Stephanie Parker implemented the mobile stroke unit in Houston. Ours was the first in the country and remains the busiest in the world. It's an emergency room on wheels that's helped cut down response time in Gatson's stroke. An average time between calling 911 and getting into the ER is about an hour, Parker said. A valuable amount of time when it comes to treating a stroke.
And that's what they always say, the sooner you can get the help, the better off you'll be. And I'm a living witness of that.
Gatson says she had high blood pressure, cholesterol, and she works a high-stress job.
I'm a victims compensation coordinator, and I work with a lot of homicides.
But even with contributing factors to a stroke, nobody ever thinks they'll have one, and that's added to the challenge of getting more units across our area. Even though years of research proves the mobile stroke unit will save lives and improve outcomes.
A lot of our patients, most of them went home or to rehab instead of, nursing facilities or having to get 24-hour care at home.
While Parker fights to get more patients successful outcomes, she wants you to remember the signs of a stroke by the acronym FAST.
It's not age specific, it's not gender specific, but it's all about sudden onset of symptoms.
So luckily, Precinct 7 recognized those symptoms, and Ms. Gatson says they are like a family there. They saved her life. By the way, guys, she was only in the hospital for 3 days and then went home. She returned to work 1 month later, so her outcome is impressive. But really, it shouldn't be the only time when that outcome is good. We should have that for everyone. And, they were telling me that really they need about 4 mobile stroke units in a city this size.
During this kind of medical emergency, is this something you ask the 911 operator for if a loved one's experiencing a stroke?
So the great thing about this is that it is intertwined with dispatch. So if someone mentions any of these symptoms or that they think the patient is having a stroke, this unit is going to get an alert and be able to send somebody. But like I said, right now they have 1 unit. They really could use about 4 because it's not unrealistic to think that somebody in one part of town could be having a stroke at the same time that somebody else in another part of town is having one.
And every second counts.
Exactly.
Haley, thank you so much.
Thanks, guys.
We have much more coming up to honor our medical heroes in our community. Zach Lajway will introduce us to a team that races to the most critical medical emergencies on Lifeline.
And we'll hear about TMC3, which is now under construction, what it means for the future of the Texas Medical Center.
For now, we'd like to send it back to our colleague in the studio, Sophia Ojeda, with a look at some of the other news making headlines this morning. Hi, Sophia.
Hello, everyone. I'm sure we'll be seeing a lot of you this morning. Good to see you all. Thank you.